Hello all and good morning. It's Sunday morning and this is my just out of bed look. It's Sunday, so it's sloth day. Anyway, as you have seen in my last video, I had in my to-go package two bags of kind of the same item. Both were kruidnoten and they were for different brands. One is from the Plus, a supermarket brand, and the other is from Bolletje. And I will show them here now. And it brought the idea to make a comparison and a kind of blind test. First, let me tell you a little bit more about kruidnoten. Kruidnoten are made of speculaas, and speculaas is normally a kind of biscuit. There are different kinds of them, but it's mainly made of spices. And the elegant version is available the whole year through, and the more robust version is mostly eaten around Sinterklaas. And Sinterklaas is a special celebration, mostly celebrated in Belgium and the Netherlands. And it's around the 5th of December. It's kind of like the American Santa Claus, but much older. And a lot of theories are that Santa Claus was created by Coca-Cola based on our sinterklaas. It's also a bearded gentleman wearing red, giving out presents to children, etc. But we celebrate it around the 5th of December, and the rough version of speculaas is mostly eaten then. The kruidnoten are literally translated spice nuts, are smaller versions. They are dome-like, and traditionally they are a kind of smaller version of the speculaas. But for the last years, people have been creating a lot of different tastes, so adding different spices to the kruidnoten themselves, or making special layers, existing of chocolate and other kinds of stuff. But to get to the point, in my to-go package there were two variations of mixed chocolate kruidnoten. And they both contain dark chocolate, white chocolate and milk chocolate. As I said, one is a cheaper mark brand, and the other is a kind of high class, now not really high class, but a well-known Dutch brand called Bolletje. I asked Pim, before he went to take a nice warm bath, to create two blind bowls for me. So I won't be knowing which one I'm tasting, but for afterwards he has put some notes in it so I can deduct which one was which one. So I'm going to make a kind of blind test, because I will not know what I will be tasting. I'm not doing a literal blindfold, that would not be possible with my eyes also, and I would have to touch around a lot of times. So let me show you. We had covered it because of Buffy, that's a risk. On the left we have this. Let's see if I can... Oh, this on the left. I hope you can see it. And on the right we have these. As you can see, there is a difference in how they look. Just these are kind of more, let's say, luxurious, larger. That's the right one. And the left one are more simple, kind of. Let's see. Yes. Okay. going to stop the tape now and try to focus on deducting taste, look, etc. And I will get back to you in the next fragment. Well, I thought we might start focusing a little more on the looks to start with. As you saw in a previous fragment, they looked kind of differently, so I'm going to maybe a white one from both. Okay, this one is the left, and this one is the right. I have the feeling that, as you can see, the sizes, but also the thickness of the layer of chocolate maybe. On this one, the dark color of the kruidnoten, which is dark brown normally, shines a little bit through, and I have the idea that, yeah, that it's less on this side. Also, they are kind of, I will try to keep it. The left side is a little sloppy in dome way, and this one has a nice dome form, so smaller and I think thinner chocolate on the left, and more dome-like and thicker chocolate on the right. Okay. I am not an expert, so I can't say, oh, I taste deeper notes of, you know, like they do with wine. So I'm just going to try one of each taste, so white one and pure dark one and milky one, and just say, oh, I like that one because, or I like that one because. So don't expect many deep insights about tones and notes. Just from, oh, I like that one because. So let's go. I'm starting out with what I show you, the, as you can see, they're kind of all a little bit not well formed. I start out with this one, and then I will try the other one, and I think the chewing won't be so long, so I'll just try and eat them live, so you can enjoy me chewing. Okay, I'm trying to taste it with my eyes closed, because I'm hoping that other senses get more stronger then, so I can focus on the tasting. This is the left side. Well, I kind of mostly taste the chocolate and not much of the kruidnote, only the crispy structure. So it's not really a blend of both tastes. It's mostly a kind of crispy white chocolate. So I hope I cleared my mouth enough. Maybe I should try to drink some water. I will get some water. Well, I have rinsed my mouth with water, and I'm now going to taste the right side. Maybe for you it's different around, but for me it's the right side. A white also, with my eyes closed again. Okay, there is a slight difference. It's not that you taste the kruidnote also. It's mostly crispy chocolate what you're tasting. But there is kind of, I promise not to do that, but okay, there is a kind of buttery undertaste, which makes it more kind like taste explosion or so. No, not really explosion, but the other is crispy chocolate, and this one was buttery crispy chocolate. So for now, as for the white version, I like to write better. I'm going to rinse again and come back to you with the left side of brown and milk, I think. So this will be a lot of short fragments, but okay, I don't think you are interested in seeing me rinse my mouth. Also for general, also the brown ones are still the different in shape, so that's not something I have to judge every time again. It's simple. What I stated in the beginning goes for every color. So this is the milk from the left side. Let's see. I must say, normally I would say my favorite is white, and then milk, and then dark. But in this case, the milk works better with the base of kruidnoten they have used. So as for a decadent feeling, the combination of chocolate and kruidnoten, in this case the milk is a more oomph sensation than the white one. The white one is moi, and the milk taste is more oomph. So let's go to the next fragment and I will taste the milk chocolate of the right version. Okay, I had to change batteries, but I had one prepared already, so that's okay. So now for the milk of the right bowl. Okay, strangely enough, from this side I prefer the white chocolate because it works nicely with the buttery taste that comes up. The milk is still an oomph, but less delicate and balanced than the white one. So I definitely prefer white here on top of the milk, and there I prefer the milk on top of the white. But if I compare literally milk to milk, there is a difference in taste, but I can't really say that one of the two jumps out to me. So as far as the white, this one wins, and as far as the milk, both are different but about equal in taste for me. And now on to tasting the dark chocolate version of the left side. Okay, as I told you before, and I have to be honest, dark chocolate is my least favorite of the chocolates, and the kruidnoten with dark chocolate tastes mostly like crispy dark chocolate. It's even a little bit bittery. Maybe the combination enhances the bitter tastes of both, or brings it out more. To be honest, it's not bad, but to say I really enjoyed that one, no. So I'm curious how the right side works out, and you will see that now. Okay, dark side from the right, It rhymes. This one is better. It's still dark chocolate with a crisp, but it's more refined and not as bitter. It's kind of creamy, dark, crispy chocolate. So I must say the white one here won. The milk was equal score and the dark chocolate is right. Also, as you saw already, the shapes on the left are moi and the shapes on the right and the size is more luxurious. Of course, kind of looking at them from the start, one might have guessed already because we are talking about a supermarket brand and a brand, so a well-known brand. And there is of course a price difference. The supermarkets kruidnoten are cheaper and the brand kruidnoten are more expensive. I'm always trying to save, as you know, but I always want to keep myself comfortable. So I only save when it does not matter comfort. So in this case, I would say I would go for the brand. Also because the kruidnoten this way are so full of taste that you won't eat much of them. But their looks are better, not that looks are important. But also in general the tastes are more refined and full flavored and more balanced than the left. So let's see if my theory is okay. So I'm going to reveal the note from the left side and let's see if I'm correct deducting that it's the supermarket brand. Would be funny if it's not supermarket brand, but chances are... Oh my dear! That is funny! I shouldn't have mentioned it. Oh, that is strange! Really? I have to ask Pim if he did not make a mistake because this is the brand. This is the A brand. Oh dear. This shows how deceiving things can be. I have to check at Pim, but Pim is very accurate, dus I'm sure he did not make a mistake. But here you see how things can be deceitful. Because then the right one, which I thought was the brand, is plus. So it turns out, and this is why you should experiment a little. Turns out that the ones I thought was the main brand, due to the shape and the delicacy of the taste and the balance and the thicker layer of chocolate, etc., is the plus. And the other ones are Bolletje, the main brand. Very surprising, didn't see that coming. When I started out, I was, don't be focused because you already know which brand is which. I really thought this is the cheap brand and this is the expensive brand. But keep an open mind, taste brightly, and here you see, I'm totally surprised. So, I leave you at that. Well, without knowing, it has become a more spectacular video than I expected. So, maybe I should do this more often. It's a really pleasant surprise. Well, I just talked to Pim and when I brought him his cola in a bath, and he said he was also very surprised when he prepared the blind tasting bowls, because he also saw the difference. He even told me that he had to split up some of the bolletje, browned kruidnoten, because they were stuck together, as in being not sticky by the chocolate, but the dough had probably not split well, so it was a two-in-one kruidnoot that was baked. So very, very surprising. I will put this scene in between, so don't worry about the change of clothes. This is a later tape, but it will be put in earlier. I hope you can still follow. Anyway, let's focus. If you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe, and I see you later. Bye.